for me. Back to you, Chris.
That means you got to listen to us talk for 15 more minutes at least. Yep, you seen the ticker, what it says. You don't have to keep texting me. Read the ticker, please. Well, it's nice to see that you made it home safe, Red, and I'm not going up and down with you right now what I was the last couple of days. Marty, always good to see you, my brother, because I see you every 5 minutes of the day. I still don't get sick of you, but you know how it works. I want to do 2 shout-outs today for some birthdays, some special people, which one is Nancy. Well, if I say her name wrong, you guys all know Nancy from P&G, Nancy Youngavi. Happy birthday to you. And Melvin Hicks, which is Joyce Hicks' husband. Happy birthday to you, which I know that you're Marty's biggest fan, and so does Ash. Wow. The amount of calls I'm getting right now, believe it or not, I can't answer that, are lots of questions, guys. I really think if you just would pay attention to what's going on in our lives, and I'm not saying you have to, we've given and said many things this week about what's going on, what to do. Don't overwhelm support because you cannot pay. It's a slow procedure right now due to the fact that we overwhelmed anybody. Nah, we're just saying ask to do something. And of course, we're so excited to get to connect that we forget about the rules sometimes, but it's okay. He'll take care of it. He'll figure it out. You know, I often think about, I drove I-75 for years back and forth to work. 2 hours there, 2 hours back. Sometimes longer because of construction. I remember seeing a lot of buildings, a lot of freeways, a lot of construction barrels, and I kept saying, oh my God, I can't wait. I can't wait till this construction's over. And I'll be honest with you, they replaced the freeway in Michigan 3 times, a long stretch where it took me through. I had to basically go to a back to get to my job. And I thought, oh, this is horrible. At that moment, I was just mad because it's taken me so long to get here. And then I hit a pothole, Michigan pothole, and blew my rim, blew my tire. And then it was a wake up. God was waking me up saying, hey, this is why they're fixing the roads, dummy. This is why. After probably 5 years of major construction on the freeway, I remember the first time driving to work. It only took me 45 minutes. The road was smooth, and I completely forgot about all the nightmares 2, 3, 4 years of driving, of trying to get home and to work. And I'm not going to lie, it sucked. But I really did. That first day, it was like I could breathe easier. I wasn't worried about if I was going to make it to work on time because it didn't matter if I left 2 hours early or 3 hours early. Something always happened. An accident, you never know. But once it was done and completed, I remember the first day it took me 45 minutes to get to work, and I showed up 2 hours early. All right. Coming home, because I knew it now, I took my time, 45, 50 minutes, and I forgot about all those years of not looking. I'm saying 5 years. The guy below me or on the side of me has been in this for 5 years. Marty, almost 5 years in a few days or something, right? Now, they've driven that freeway with the potholes, all right? They've patiently waited for things to get smooth, potholes filled, and that's exactly what you all need to do. If anything, the foundership should learn about patience. I think Passive has all taught us some pretty good patience. If you're not a patient person, I ask you to just go cut your grass, because we're all about patience. Why? Because Ash Mafara wants to do it right. He wants to make sure that once he builds that freeway, no more construction after that. It's smooth sailing. And by the way, did I tell you his direct traffic of that freeway is going to go right to your front door, right into your computer, by the way, where you don't have to drive. You don't have to do anything. Welcome to the world of Passive and the ecosystem, where everything is done for you. You don't have to do anything except pay your taxes and share out a couple posts if you want. But I say that religiously. This is one of the big reasons that I got into Passive, because I spent 32 years working for the man that didn't care if I was breathing, bleeding, sick. All I know is if I didn't show up for work, I was just a bad person. So I went to work every single day. I really think that man and woman, I had a bunch of bosses, they didn't care. They didn't care. I could be replaced like that. When I came into Passive, it felt good that someone cared about me, my family. And then I was joined by another 1,400,000 people that he cares for. He doesn't even, actually, he knows a lot of you, but technically he hasn't met any of you, but a few people, but he still goes out every day working because he wants your dreams to come true. All right. He doesn't preach hate. He doesn't knock other companies. He talks about Impassive to keep us on the right path. This is what Impassive is going to do. And I don't care what anyone else is doing. This is what Impassive is doing. He is breaking records. He's changing it. Yep. If you've been trying to find ways to make money online for the last 20 years, well, now it's here. Put all the other stuff in your back pocket. Have a garage sale, all those products that you bought to sell, and sell them cheap because that's the only way you're going to get rid of them. Impassive is the new way, the only way, the unique way that's going to change your world. Listen, one thing Ashbafar has taught me, I can't change everything, but I definitely can change the future of my future and my future's future. I can change. He taught me that it is possible, no matter who you are, no matter how big or small or black or white or yellow or red, whoever you are, you're going to make a change in your family's legacy. All right. I talked about this. I'm going to die someday. God, I hope it's a little longer than now, but I want to leave an obituary that I'm going to write about. I joined something because I believed it. It changed my life. It changed my family's life. And the history, the legacy of Chris Johnson. I don't want to be forgotten. You've seen that new video that goes out. It says when you die, in a matter of weeks, you're really forgotten about. I don't want to be forgotten. I want people to talk about me and my family and Impassive for as long as they all live. Because I think that's what we're all going to leave. We're going to leave a legacy. Do we got to go through some bumps and maybe wide turns or slower? Maybe there's a construction sign that says, slow down a little bit, guys. You don't want to go too fast. Just let us get this right. We're in this company, guys. You are in the greatest company in the world. The first company in the world that's going to change humanity. Okay? Think about that. The first company in the world that's actually going to change humanity. My personal opinion, when the world finds out about Impassive and 1,400,000 people of all different races, religions, whatever genders, all got together and said, we want better. We want better. I'm hoping that they forget about all the bad things and start coming to Impassive and watch what we're going to be doing. I can't wait. Listen, every year something bad happens in this world. We just had a big earthquake in India. We have tsunamis. We have major fires. I can't wait when Oblast happens. That's what I'm really, really excited for. And watch Impassive go in and just help people that need help instantly. No more waiting. No more hearing about things that are rotten in a warehouse. Ashbafar proved it to us last big earthquake and what he did. He didn't even think about it. He didn't sleep. He called his team and said, we got to do something. All right. That is going to be a reality for Impassive. And you're going to get to be part of that. I love that part of it. So I'm just letting you know that you opened the door when you signed up for Impassive. You walked into the greatest ecosystem in the world. It will change your life. You will talk about the journey. You'll be remembered for the journey. And I'm pretty proud of that. So, all right, Marty, back to you.